Welcome, everybody. This is Ava filling in for John. Welcome to Mertech.com's Daily News Update Extra. We are sharing a video snippet that provides no nonsense, common sense, logic, and truth. I am following this channel and given this video a thumbs up. The link to this video is in the description box below. Please follow Mertech on Rumble. Give me a thumbs up and share this information far and wide. This great news update will begin momentarily. Thank you and may God bless.
If there's anything that happened yesterday that I would encourage you to go back and watch in its entirety, it is the speech that President Trump gave to Crown Prince Mohammed and a whole, looked like a palace full of beautiful people in Saudi Arabia. Because what he said was so hopeful. It was so powerful. And the joy and the energy the people of the Middle East are experiencing, because Donald Trump is saying, look, we're making some changes. It's going to be brilliant in the United States. I want you to come along. There's no reason why you can't enjoy it too. There's no reason why we can't work together and make beautiful things as partners together. And it's really come down to this, I think. People in this country who have been anti-Trumpers, never Trumpers, MAGA haters, if you will, which is crazy, are kind of given a choice. You're either going to continue on the path that you're on that is a dead end, that is angry, that is obstreperous, it's meant to be slow and laborious. You can be on that side. You can be angry. You can protest. You can believe what they tell you in the fake news. Or you can put all that on pause and say, you know what? I'm gonna watch for a while. I'm going to see what this president does. I'm going to see where he travels. I'm going to listen directly to him. And I'm going to hear what he says. And I'm going to watch the ripple effect of his words spread across the planet. It sounds dramatic. It is dramatic. It's giant. You guys, it was 4 months ago. It was 5 months ago. We were sitting here going, oh my gosh, the trajectory of this country can go one of two ways, right? We go in the path of the globalists, of the neocons, of the people who fly around in their private jets and finger wag you and tell you how to live your life and tell you what you should and should not do. And they wrap it in some stupid bubble of do-goodery, which we all know is farcical. Save the planet. Do your part. How about you just go be the most wonderful you can be? Right? And how about the government gets the hell out of your way while you're so doing? This decision is upon us. And if you're listening to my voice and you're saying to yourself, I really don't like this guy. I don't like Trump. I don't like his personality. I don't like how he talks. I don't like his hair. I don't like whatever. You do you. But I got to tell you, you're going to see some hints here of a fissure in the foundation of the never Trump empire. It's happening. I'm going to read you a headline. Okay? Here we go. Trump's egg price fiction has suddenly become reality. This is going to be so hard for CNN. CNN's putting it out because all they've been saying is eggs. Oh my gosh, eggs are so expensive. And all of a sudden now they're saying, well, actually, there's been a cataclysmic collapse in the price of eggs, down 60 cents a dozen in a week. Okay, CNN, welcome to the party. Are you ready to pay attention? You ready to dance? How about this headline? A federal grand jury yesterday decided to dig into, and you've got to love this, and indict that Milwaukee judge, remember her, Hannah Dugan, who decided to give a criminal illegal alien a backdoor escape from her courtroom because she was tipped off by the guy's lawyer that ICE agents were basically waiting to arrest the guy in the courtroom. And so she Scoobied him out the back door. Yeah, well, a federal grand jury in Milwaukee says, I don't think so. We have rules. That's pushback, ladies and gentlemen. That is significant. Did you hear about Harvard? Harvard is FAFOing their way into complete bankruptcy. Donald Trump pulling back another $450 million in grants because Harvard won't do what he's asking everybody to do. Get in line, do what he says, watch what happens, and then decide. Do you like where you are, or do you wish you could go back? This is the conundrum facing Democrats today. You've got 90% of Republicans who are completely on board what this president is doing, completely on board with it. You've got, I would say, 30% of Democrats who are like, I don't want to say anything, but I kind of like this. Things are happening. We've got what? In Turkey, we're going to have some meeting with Zelensky and Putin, possibly. We've got Pakistan and India. They're dealing with some stuff. We've got the Houthis that Trump bombarded with more than 1,000 missiles. Yeah. And they're like, whoa, we're done. Okay, we're done firing on your ships. Thank you very much. We've got trade deals going. We've got the UK lined up. We've got Canada and Mexico securing the border and saying, you know what, we're with you. China is saying about fentanyl, we can work with you on that. And by the way, your tariffs, we understand. Let's deal. You've got all these other countries coming to the table. You've got the gold card rolling out, $5 million a pop, right? You've got now in the news all of this stuff about detention facilities from Alcatraz to Rikers Island now. Why ever would that be? Two legit island penitentiaries, right? For criminal illegal aliens. The law and order is back. The economy is booming. We've got a $600 billion deal with Saudi Arabia yesterday. And that's not even the most important part of what happened yesterday, because what it was the return of America on the world stage with the respect, with the awe, with the gratitude of another country, as it should be. For Crown Prince Mohammed to meet Donald Trump at the foot of Air Force One, at the very bottom of the steps, Joe Biden couldn't navigate because breaking news, this just in, he was really shot. No kidding. The press are now telling us, well, you know, Joe Biden, in fact, his doctors are saying if he had had one more fall, they were going to put him in a wheelchair for the rest of his presidency. What? It's almost like you didn't know that. Mohammed meets President Trump at the base of the steps with an aura of awe. You've ever watched a little kid see their hero, whether it be a firefighter or a police officer or a member of the military in uniform or a football player or what? Have you ever watched awe? That is what I saw yesterday, all day in Saudi Arabia. And this trip that the president is on is so much more than talking about peace. It's so much more than saying, hey, you've got stuff that we need. We've got military defense stuff that you need. Let's work it out. Let's be even stronger. Donald Trump did something amazing. He offered an olive branch to Iran. He said, look, we're willing to clean the slate like an Etch-a-Sketch. I'm willing to shake the Etch-a-Sketch and you can create your own design. But the window to deal is now. It is brief and it will close. So if you want to deal and you want to get along with everybody else, Iran, now's the time to pick up the phone. And to Syria, Trump taking away sanctions against Syria, to open the door of communication with a new government. Ladies and gentlemen, the golden age is not just here on this continent. What's coming, if what he says is true, wow. Democrats, how do you like it now?